Okay, so we left off with the moon. Let's go to,
Mooned us.
go here. This guy's going to be in my way, so I'm just going to stop share and just do Photoshop. Now you guys don't see that, right?
The young lady?
You see the lady, but not the converting.
Bar's on. The
my video.
dialogue bar's on.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I have the young lady and I have me. So the important thing here,
I like her makeup better. I'm sorry.
well, if you like her makeup better, but wait, there's more. Neurofilter.
Oh no.
Makeup transfer.
Oh my gosh.
Select an image. We'll go to the Adobe stock image. There it is.
Oh, this is just wrong.
That's
Oh,
so
my
sweet.
gosh.
Look at that. Well, Mike, you know, you can identify with as whoever you want to be, buddy.
Are you going drag?
Okay, that is under neurofilters.
That's
Okay,
funny.
moving on.
Become Woman Photographer of the Year.
We could do this one too. Let's do that one and that one. We'll open. Mario's back. I'll let him in.
Yay.
And we'll go to do it one more time.
Yes, you have to show Mario.
Have to show Mario. Make sure he's up and running. We'll go to filter, neurofilter. I could run the filter again just from Command F, but we'll go down to makeup transfer. Select the image. We will do the makeup model. That's who we're selecting it from. And then click OK.
That's your colors, Mike.
It works.
Yeah.
It does.
The blues and the purples, I love them.
Perfect. And you can drive around in your Jeep and conduct tours.
And your pink Jeep.
My pink Jeep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Ping, ping. Okay. Anybody recognize this?
I have to think for a minute.
Let's get an extra 5 points for who painted it.
Da Vinci.
Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Michael, Miguel Collins.
Ah,
Miguelito Collins.
Miguelito's going to paint it in a second.
Janine and I saw her in person. I can't believe how small that painting is.
It is small, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
Carried it
less than
with
11
him
by
for
14.
years. Yeah.
You always think it's this big, huge image, and it's,
Right?
well, it is huge, but it's a small painting.
Yes.
It just depends how you look at it. Okay, let's go to filter, narrow filters.
Oh, you're gonna put makeup on her.
I am not.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go to smart portrait, and you can see that it's selected her face. Adobe AI is working overtime right now. I am going to make her happy, 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 happy,
Oh,
happy,
no.
happy. This one processes in the cloud, so it's a little slow. While it's processing, I will get a drink.
How did you get that other picture in there of the woman with the makeup?
I went to Adobe stock, and if you have the current versions of Photoshop, you should be able to go to Adobe stock.
Oh no.
And then,
That's funny.
No
okay.
teeth. Tell it no teeth.
No teeth. Okay. We'll go all the way we'll go back the opposite way, all the way to unhappy. And then I'll go halfway to there you go. Not a happy camper there.
Yeah,
Looks really
the
pouty.
stink. That's
She
the
looks really
stink eye look.
Good. Yeah.
That's when your mom says, get over here, and uses your middle name. Okay,
Yeah.
there's no teeth. Let's bring back teeth a little bit less. So there's very little teeth, but a little bit of a smile, hint of a smile.
That's hilarious.
Facial age, let's make her a little bit younger.
Getting rid of her wrinkles. Oh, more hair.
A little bit more hair. Hair thickness, we'll add a little bit more.
Oh my God.
And then we're going to straighten out her eyes a little. I'm going to move her eyes to our left, her right. It didn't really do a whole lot, but it did a little bit.
Wow.
Add a little surprise to her. That did nothing. Let's go full blast on surprise. Nope.
Nothing.
But you
Nah.
can't change it to where you could select her neck too, can you? It just auto selects for you.
It auto selects. There.
Ooh.
A little bit of anger there. Let's try the opposite direction. Lack of anger. Okay. And then let's do some skin smoothing on her. And we'll take the blur off to the right a little bit just to soften it. And smooth her out a little bit. See what happens. I'm going to max them both out, see what happens. Sometimes when I run it, it will get rid of the skin on her forehead, make it softer. I'll put it to new layer. And this is before, this is after. So it did soften her skin a little bit there. It also softened the eyes somewhat as well. Let's do, oh, I know. Filter, Neuro filters, colorize.
Oh,
Wow.
If she was photographed today, before and after. Is that kind of cool or what?
Interesting.
That's
Do you
That
think
colorize,
take the portrait filter, turn that one off for a moment and just the colorize?
just colorize, it takes what was
Oh.
below it and redoes it.
Oh, I see. Never
Well,
mind. Okay.
Okay, let's do this. Command F. No. Filter, Shift Command F. Okay. There you go.
wow.
So
That's
it,
the
it
original.
removes the yellowing.
And remove the yellow tint to it, the way it was painted in, or the way we see it today.
Yeah. So we could imagine that this is what it looked like when he had just done it.
I don't know if he put the yellow in there or,
Yeah.
you know,
Wow.
I wasn't around then. Maybe Scott could tell us. He's been around a while.
No, I'm just imagining
know.
that, some of the yellowing is probably from age, but
There probably
Yeah.
is some age in there, yeah. That the colorize filter does amazing stuff.
Does. That's fantastic.
Okay, let's do. Don't
Thought of a
save.
new side business for your photography, Michael. Michael's Moons.
Michael's Moons. Well,
then-
if you
You could have a merch store where you could have a T-shirt and say, "I was mooned by Michael Collins."
Yeah.
if you take my class at West Coast School, you will get not only moons, but you also get skies.
I'll get mooned and skied.
The sky replacement. So let's go to Neuro Filter. We're going to do a skin soften on her real quick. You can see I'm not even going to mess with taking any zits out right now. Let's smooth her skin out. And we'll run some blur on there. It doesn't look like a whole lot was done, right?
No, there's a bit done there.
Yeah.
You click OK, puts on new layer. And then what we can do anything you want taken out.
F3 or F4? I don't remember.
I'm doing F3 on this.
Oh, yours is 3. Okay.
It just depends on what you have yours set at. Um,
Her
you
right,
could, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say her right cheek. There you go.
I mean, how hard is that? That is like wicked cool.
Yeah,
And
nice.
the eyes are probably a little soft right now because of the filter. So we'll put a mask on there. B for brush. Paint with black, and it's still, it's 100%, but it's not. I guess they weren't sharp when I shot it, so. But dang, that's like, does all the work for you.
Magic.
Oh. Wait, so
Okay.
you're not using your Nick softening anymore?
Oh yeah, I still use Nick software. Always.
That's the softening, skin softening?
Skin softener, dynamic skin softener.
Yeah.
If you have tools over here that you don't like, you can fix them. What you can do is go down here to where it'll be 3 dots there. Click on edit toolbar, and then you can take out or add in what you want. I took out artboard tool, single row marquee tool, single column marquee tool, the polygonal lasso, the magnetic lasso, the slice tool. Does anybody know what the slice tool is for?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Back in the old days when you were on AOL or any of those other dial-up internet where you get the modem sound,
Bing, bing, bing.
you've got mail. The slice tool, you would do it in segments, so it would bring up the image in segments and load the image each segment at a time.
Oh,
Oh,
gee.
I don't
jeez.
know why they still have it in there because everybody's on Wi-Fi now or on fiber networks and stuff. But if you don't like a certain tool, the lasso tool, let's take it out. Boom, move it to the side.
No, we gotta have that.
Oh, we got to have it. Okay, we'll leave
Yeah,
it in then.
keep that puppy.
You can move it back and forth. Even after you take it out and save it, you can move it back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Perspective crop tool. Has anybody ever used that?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, let's go ahead.
I use it on my
I just
iPhone.
I wanted to show you that those are removable, and you can also change the letters. I have the mixer brush tool, which is in your brush tools. I took it out, put it with the smudge tool. Both of those have the letter A. So when I'm painting with Photoshop using Sandra Pierce's techniques, I'm using the mixer brush and the smudge tool. I hit A instead of B for the brush tools, for those brushes. The regular
Oh.
brush, I use B. So hit cancel out of there.
I like that idea.
Perspective crop tool. So let's go to 2022 Boise Walkabout. There we go. Okay, does that perspective look okay?
Nope.
No,
Nope. Okay, I want to show you something in Camera Raw that works really cool. Go into geometry, go to A, and it straightens it for you. Or you can do a line there, line there, and that straightens it up and down for you. But let's say you forgot to do that. So I hit Option or Alt, click on the cancel, and it says reset. So I'll reset it and hit open. Go to my crop tool, which is C for crop, or Shift C if you want to go to the other crop tool, which is perspective crop, or go drop down in the menu there. It's now in the perspective crop tool. So I'm going to drag corner to corner and just do a free crop on it. And what I want to do is take the top over and kind of get lined up with the lines on the edge of the building. And if it's not perfect, you can draw your bottom line over a little bit to make it betterer. And then hit enter. And it should
Wow.
That's cool.
lasso tool, or you know what? We'll hit M for marquee. And it's set to a square marquee. Well, crap. Every time my computer crashes, it goes back to square marquee now. F3. And if you guys want this action, I'll be happy to send it to you for a nominal fee. I'm going to take out the stop sign at the same time. So F3. See if it did it clean. Do it clean. Thank you. There you go.
Boom.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's just that quick. Oh, wait, there's no dang clouds in the sky.
Or
Well, edit sky replacement.
I love
Come on. Fill it up. Fill it up. Nah, it looks like a fire.
Does that building look a little stretched or is it?
That
Oh,
is
it's like
actually
that.
not, that's actually not stretched. It's like that.
Okay.
You can add your own skies in here. And I'll show you how to do that in just a second.
that one looks cool. Of course,
one almost
no, the
matches.
light source is out of sync.
Where's the light source coming from the clouds?
Well, it's in with the cloud replacement. It looks like the right source is coming from the upper right of the screen. But if you look down at the mountains in the background, the light source is kind of coming from a lower point, it seems.
Yeah. And if you look at the building, the light source is from the upper right. If you look at the shadows,
Yeah.
like in this area right here
Yeah.
on the right side, you can see that it's causing that shadow to go down. So it actually matches. If it's on the wrong side, there's a button right here that says flip.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
Now it's way off.
Yeah.
So you can definitely tell that it's off. If the sky is too bright, you can bring it down. If the sky's not bright enough, you can bring it up. You can raise the temperature, lower the temperature. To kind of match. If you want them bigger skies, you can do the scale and scale it up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, scale. It's spinning down here, so I know it's trying. There you go. So that gives you a little bit different perspective on there. You can fade the edges on the side of the building. If you bring it all the way to the right, it will start to shadow in some of the colors from the sky onto the building. Shift edge does the same thing. It brings the color of the sky onto the building. You can drop it back and then, whoops, that's a mistake. There we go. But it saves it on its own group. So you output to new layers, click OK, and then save it into a sky group to where you have your masking going on. So that's what's masked off right now. There's a couple different masks on there. Then you have your color balance. You have your brightness and contrast. So you can go in and adjust it afterwards. Let's say you wanted more red in there. If you didn't like the colors that were in there, you can go in and change them after the fact. To add your own sky, edit, can't do sky replacement because it's on a sky replacement layer. So let's do this. Close that, hit delete. Goodbye. Edit, sky replacement. Open up your sky panel. It said open up your sky panel. There's a wheel right here. You click on the wheel, get more skies. And so you can add skies that you have in your folders. So what I did is in Bridge, I actually had skies stormy, sunset, and blue skies. And then you also have nighttime skies if you want to add a nighttime sky in there.
That's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
So that is the sky replacement filter. That's been around for about a year now.
We are behind the times.
Don't save. And one last thing that we'll show you. Let's go to desktop. We did makeup transfer. That was entertaining. Color change we did. Puppet warp. Okay. Has anybody played with the puppet warp tool?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is
Little
this fun or what?
it is.
bit.
We'll make a new layer so you can see it. Command J, go to edit, puppet warp. And show mesh, density normal. Let's do more points. We do more adjustments on him. Click. We'll click to hold him in place down here so he doesn't move around. And we just kind of move his head and his body. Well, I don't want to move his body. Let's just move his head. A little bit bigger jaw, a little longer tail. Hit enter. Puppet warp, you just got to kind of play with. So you got your before and after. And we can do puppet warp one more time. No, we can't because he's clicked off. There we go. Edit, puppet warp. And density, we want more points. So we're going to hold everything in place by clicking on points around the whole image. I'm going to take his arm and just stretch it a little bit wonky like that. Okay, let's do this. We'll go to A for my smudge tool. And I need to kick over to my Wacom tablet because my mouse just doesn't work as good with the smudge tool. And this is what the smudge tool can do. It gets rid of all the cavities that he has. And you see that I'm starting to drag in the yellow part, because if I start in the pink, then the pink part comes up with it. So I don't want that. I just want let's bring this tooth way down. I'm just kind of dragging from back in the back or on the top. And if you get too far out of line, you can just take it to the side. And so you have your before and after. Whoops, and after. That's the smudge tool. So any questions on that one?
Too much fun.
You know what? That's what it's all about. It's about having fun and just playing. Okay. Any questions at all on what we covered tonight? Any? No, we're not talking about the pen tool. Sometimes I just get carried away and start going off in tangents and forget about my script. So
No, it's interesting. I've been learned new things and memory refreshed on others.
there's a few things you go, oh, I remember him talking about that before, or so-and-so talked about that, or Sandra talked, oh yeah, Sandra pointed that out a long time ago. I forgot all about that. I have forgotten a lot about a lot of things. I have to refresh myself each time to go, oh yeah, how did I do that again? Any other questions, comments, concerns?
Oh, sure, appreciate you going over all of that. It's always good. We'll always learn
Thank you,
something.
Michael, it's
Yeah.
great.
Not a
Fantastic
problem.
job.
Let me-
Are you going, could you forward me the recording?